Greetings, my beautiful lovelies, it's Emmy and welcome back. Today I'm going to be experimenting with some traditional Japanese candy making, but I'm going to be using unconventional, untraditional methods, namely the microwave. So the candy I'm going to be making today is called Karumeyaki, and it comes from Japan and is a type of very simple candy made out of a kind of light, unrefined brown sugar, and it's cooked into a syrup in a very interesting pan. It's very shallow and it has a handle at 90 degrees. The syrup is heated up and then a mixture of baking soda and egg white is added, just a drop, and it's very quickly mixed, and the whole mixture puffs up beautifully into this kind of candy confection. And so in other parts of the world, this type of candy is also called honeycomb or spun sugar or sea foam, but it's a combination of these trapped carbon dioxide bubbles in this candy syrup that puffs up, so you have this lovely caramelized flavor and great crunchy foamy texture. So today I'm going to be attempting to make my own karumeyaki, but this time in the microwave, and I was inspired by Yum Yum Cooking. I'll put a link down below to their video. So for a long time I didn't even own a microwave. I wasn't a fan of zapping my food, but once I had children and time was of the essence, I purchased one and now I use it quite regularly. I use it to melt butter, I use it to make popcorn, and today I'm going to attempt to make karumeyaki. So this is nothing fancy. I purchased this years ago, I think for $40, and it is a 700 watt oven, which they use in the video. So I hope this works. I am a little bit nervous about this recipe because it doesn't use actual tablespoons, teaspoon measurements. It uses little wooden spoons and metal spoons and says 1 teaspoon, and that is not all that accurate, but I am going to put some faith in ratios. So it's going to be about ratios. Sugar ratio to water ratio to temperature. So let's do this. So the vessel that we're going to use to make this candy is just a paper cup. In the video, they have paper cups that are a little bit smaller than what I've got here. So I've cut one down to see if this will make a difference. The sugar that is used to make karumeyaki is an unrefined sugar. It's slightly brown, but it's not the brown sugar we find here stateside. It's not sticky and wet at all. It's just dried. And so I'm going to be using turbinado sugar, or sugar in the raw. So what happens to make this candy is that the baking soda reacts and creates CO2 bubbles, carbon dioxide bubbles, and we have a sugar syrup that is hot, and as it cools, it solidifies, trapping all of those bubbles. So the first thing we need to do is mix up our egg and baking soda concoction. We're going to separate our egg. Save that for later. 2 spoons of egg white. We're going to add some baking soda. And in the video they say an equal amount, but it's about this much. 2 of those, like that much. Now we're going to stir this together to make this baking soda egg white paste. I've got myself a paper cup here, and I'm going to add 3 spoons of sugar. 2, 3. To that, we're going to add half the volume of water. So 1 and a half teaspoon. I know, the inaccuracy of using this wooden spoon bothers me too, but it's what's demonstrated in the video, and I'm just going to kind of roll with it. Microwave this for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's see what happens. Da 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 da. Alrighty, so I moved you over here so you can see what I'm doing. Caramel. Now we're gonna take stick, stir that up. Oops. Shoot, I already messed it up. We're supposed to take our chopstick, dip it into this foam, and quickly stir it into here. Quickly, until it starts to get a bit stiff. And then we're supposed to just leave it alone. Oh, it's happening! Gosh, it totally worked, but it's kind of small. Look, it kind of puffed up tiny, but look, it made the candy. Okay, this is exciting. So I think a couple things happened. I removed some of that heat and some of the syrup using my stick here because I was unprepared. This cup is actually a bit small. Keep the same proportions, but add a larger amount. It hardens up like this, right all over. Look, isn't that amazing? It's so cool. All right, I'm gonna give that a taste. It has a delightful texture. It's airy and crumbly It's not like seafoam though. It has a different texture though. It doesn't have that squeaky kind of insulation foam texture to it. The bubbles are a little bit coarser and the texture of the crumb is more crumbly. The flavor is lovely. It tastes just like brown sugar. It has a really nice kind of molasses flavor, and it's very, very sweet because it's just made out of sugar. But this is promising. It's just too small. Alrighty, so let's try what we just did. I cut down a cup, remove the little green strip, so reducing the volume. 1, 2, 3, which equals 1, 2, works out to be about 2.5 tablespoons. So 1.5 tablespoons of water. Okay, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, sugar syrup out. Take some of our foam, add that in there. Whoa, this is hot. Foaming up very quickly. Okay, this is good. Mixing, mixing, mixing fast. Okay, stiffening up. There it goes. It's still tiny though. It's still a little poof, but it did work. We're getting closer. I just want it to be bigger, so I'm gonna do 3.5 tablespoons. Quickly put it into another cup so I can grab it. Take my baking soda and quickly mix in there. Okay, now we're getting immediate reaction. Very satisfying. I'm gonna whip this in there as fast as we can. See, this one starting to puff up. Okay, there it goes. Okay. This is the closest I've gotten. Yes, look at this puff. Yes, are you seeing this? Yes. Oh my gosh, it happened. This is it. We did it. This is the perfect one. It's alive. Look at that. I'm so pleased. I have to do this with my kids. They're gonna love this. We did it. Alrighty, my beautiful lovelies, I am surrounded by all of my Karumeyaki attempts, and I have to say it is absolutely possible. It is a bit finicky. For me, the ratio that worked was 3.5 tablespoons of turbinado sugar to 1 2/3 of a tablespoon of cold water, microwaved for 2 minutes in a 700 watt oven in a paper cup that was cut down to about 7 ounces. So this part was a little bit inaccurate, but I did a 1-to-1 ratio of egg white to baking soda, and just add a drop of that on the end of a dowel or chopstick. Mixed with that heated combination should yield you something that looks like this. This is delightful. I think kids would really love to do this. They would need some supervision because this cup gets quite hot. But just to watch this kind of volcanic eruption kind of happening is really, really fun. Alrighty, my beautiful lovelies. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something. Let me know down in the comments or on social media if there are recipes that you'd like me to test out or try. Share with me. That's how I learn about many of the things I end up making in these videos. Absolutely love learning new things. Please share these videos with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care. Bye.